Hello everyone, this is Linda. Welcome to Lenny P's Place. I hope everyone's doing well today. So today I am participating in the hashtag Flip Through Friday. It's hosted by Gwen at Gwen the Trash Witch. I have trouble getting that out. Gwen the Trash Witch. And so you can flip through anything you want. A journal, a book, magazine, just whatever you have that you want to share. So today I thought I would share my Collage Weekly Assignments, Volume 5, that's hosted by Marguerite Miller. I have been participating in her challenge all year, since January, but I haven't been posting my work. I don't know why. I don't know. I just haven't seemed to, I can't seem to find time to get it all in. So I'm usually behind, and then I have to spend several weeks getting caught up. So anyway, I just haven't shared it. So I thought I would share it on here today. And like I said, it started at the first of the year, and I actually didn't even get started until I think it was the first, it might have been into February before I actually got started. So the front of my book is a little messed up because I wanted to leave this page empty and I forgot to do that. So this is the first week. It was historical figure, and I used Eisenhower. A decorative napkin, and that's here. An ad, a magazine ad with bold text. I used this from an old vintage book that I have. A clock or timepiece. This is the clock here. Found in the ocean is a jellyfish. And the bonus was a ticket. So I'll try not to make this too long, but a flip through is a flip through, right? I enjoy watching people's flip throughs, but if you don't want to see the whole thing, you certainly don't have to stay. Week 2 was transportation, and I have a car. Sheet music, I have that back here in the background. A drawing or sketch is here, and this is the sketch of this oil derrick that's out in the ocean, I guess. Favorite book or author. This is not really my favorite, but I used this. I have this box of postcards by Penguin Books, and this is The Body in the Library by Agatha Christie. So I use that. Something that starts with R, I have a rabbit, and I have a postage stamp with the bonus. On week 3, a page from an old book, I have this. Something with stripes, I have a piece of fabric. A photograph, I have this little girl. A bird or nest, I have a bird. Color tissue paper, I have here. And then a bonus was a shopping list, and I have a shopping list here. And here's a page that I missed, but I didn't actually miss it because it's over here. Somehow I flipped 2 pages instead of 1, and I ended up over here from just being careless and in a hurry. So anyway, this is week 4, a map with roads, and I have this map here. And something that needs water, horses. Something with wheels, the wagon. a handwritten note or signature. I put this in there, something my granddaughter wrote. Polka dots are here on the washi tape. And the bonus was something in black and white, which is also the washi tape. And the prompt list is in black and white. So now I'm going to flip back and do page 5. And week 5 was a dictionary page, and I have that as the background paper. Something you can't do without, and for me that's ice cream. And this talks about ice cream, and it's also coffee, which is here's a little cup. Coffee. Something crinkled is this piece of tissue paper that's wrinkled up, crinkled. I don't know if you can see it from there, but it is crinkled up. I crinkled it when I glued it down. A drawing or sketch. It's down here. These little people. And something circular is this flower. And then the bonus was a piece of wrapping paper, and that's up here. Week 6, this is the week that we started. This is the week I started, because I remember my dog there. Okay. An animal with fur is the dog. Text in a foreign language is back here. A torn piece of paper with an interesting edge, that's here. A product label or packaging, that's here, is my packaging. A calendar page or date square, that's here. Bonus is a ribbon or washi tape, and I have washi tape. And if you can't tell, this is some of my favorite, this black and white, this polka dot. Okay. And the next, some of these prompts I have hidden, so I got to look for them, see where I put them. I think this one's in, might be in here, if I can get it to come out. Or maybe it's not. Where did I put it? Hold on. I'm sure it's, oh, here it is. Okay. A flower. I have flowers. A receipt with a printed logo. That's here. Something with a metallic ink. I have stamped these stars with silver. Something with wings are my dragonflies. Something stapled. I stapled my receipt. And bonus was a coffee or tea stain. And I tea stained here. Well, no, I didn't. I inked that. I tea stained. This is tea stained paper back here. It's been a while since I've looked at this from way back here. So anyway, the next prompt is, and this needs a little bit of glue because it's coming up. So just give me a second to do a little repair work right here. There we go. Okay, I must have got a lot of prompts off of this because I don't have much on here. See if I can just read through here. A pattern or texture that looks natural. I have bricks. Something that makes noise. These symbols and these pots and pans right here. A menu or part of one. Here's a piece of a menu. An image of a face or portrait. I have his face. A page from a children's book. That's what this is. Something transparent or transparent. Translucent. Something that's transparent or translucent. And that would be this pocket right here that I'm reading through. Okay, that's week 8. Week 9 is a building or architectural feature. That's here. The New York Stock Exchange. Piece of a magazine or newspaper headline. Anti-war protest spread. There. A piece of graph or lined paper. That'd be here. Something you are hoarding is lace. I'm always hoarding my lace. A playing card or part of one. Here's my card. And the bonus is something red, and that is card. 10, a word that inspires you, is family. Something cut into a triangle shape, that would be cake. Actually, I think this might be pancakes. I'm not sure. Something travel related is a car. Something with legs, the cat. A color swatch or paint sample, that'd be here. And something textured is this embossed paper. You know, if you've never joined in on one of Marguerite's year-long challenges, it is fun. It really is fun. Something smiling. Well, that would be my grandchildren. But she's also smiling. And do you remember who she is? I'm not going to tell you. If you know who she is, put it in the comments down below. A vintage advertisement or illustration, that would be here. An image with a gradient color. Well, I'm saying the sky because it's darker here and it gets lighter as it goes down. A page or piece of handwritten numbers. I have this right here with the numbers on it. An archaeological find or treasure, that'd be here. And a bonus. The bonus was a word written in your favorite language. Love. And it's written in English. Excuse me. Now, this is week 12. And we have something with a spiral. And I used this. It's got writing all around it. So that's a spiral, I think. A piece of decorative paper. That would be this wallpaper. A fragment of a recipe or cookbook. Here's a recipe for banana oatmeal chewies. A vehicle. Something fancy to wear. Well, this is from Downton Abbey, and they were always fancy. Bonus is stars, and I have stamped stars on here. Week 13 was an illustration from a children's book. That's here. Something that someone has given you. This cigar band I got from my son-in-law. A piece of handwritten correspondence. That's here. A pattern with repeating shapes. That's up here. Piece of napkin. A statue is here. And a decorative border from a card or invitation. And this is the front of a little thank you card. Okay, week 14 is a sunset. It's right here. A pair of shoes. Here's a pair of shoes, but she's also wearing a pair of shoes. A crossword puzzle or Sudoku. So here's the crossword puzzle. A floral motif from a book or magazine. This girl's dress. A piece of aluminum, like from a candy wrapper. I have this down here. And this little piece up here. And bonus is rubber stamping, and I used this dragonfly stamp. A stamp or seal impression. I have one here and one here. Wax seals. Something that flies is the birds. Something found in the kitchen is the refrigerator. A piece of wrapping paper with bright colors, that is in the background here. A photograph of a landmark. This is the Lincoln Memorial and the Washington Monument. And the bonus was an interesting texture, and I have this piece of burlap right here. Week 16, something that makes you happy. Ice cream makes me very happy and very fat. A form is here. Text in a foreign language. No, text in a language, yeah, foreign to you. Okay, I have that right here. A geometric design is here. Something outdated. Well, this is outdated because it wasn't any good after June 30th, 1974. So, yeah. And a sticker is here. And this was a form also. This is a form. Did I fix that where it would open? I did. To order a photograph, record player. So there. And that is week 16. Be yourself, nobody does it better is, well, I did that out of what did I do that for? A quote or line of text from a poem. Okay, it's a quote that I stamped. A ladder or steps. These are the steps and they're sitting on them. Something aged or discolored paper must be this right here. Can't remember. I already told you the quote. A photograph of, something reflective is this paper, this silver paper. A photograph of a crowded place right here, this porch. They must be having a family reunion. And here's the graph paper. Some of these I have trouble remembering what is supposed to be what. An instrument with keys is this thing, a harp. Handwriting from a journal or letter. I have this back here and here. Patterned washi tape. That's here. It's, I think it's got moths on it. And here's a piece of it. A piece of striped paper or fabric here. An image of a window right here. And a hole reinforcer is the bonus. This is week 19. A hand or hands are here. 2 postage stamps. A single word that inspires you, family. A mountain or a hill, and this is hills, rolling hills. A piece from a calendar or planner, that's here. A pattern with circles or dots, here. Week 20, a picture of an animal in motion. Here's a little dog down here running. A decorative element is, what did I put for decorative element? I don't know, maybe it was this. I don't know, I'll have to see. A photograph of a reflection in water is that. Something that starts with a P, poppies. An image of a book or stack of books is here. A clipping of a headline in a serif font. That must be this. My decorative element. I don't think I have one. So I guess I decided to use the bonus instead of a decorative element because I don't know. I don't see one. Oh, I bet I used the washi tape as a decorative element. I did. That's my decorative element. Okay. 21. A pattern with the contrasting colors, that's here. Something sharp, this. An old library card or catalog entry, well, I used this. A clipping of a meaningful or mysterious phrase. The only way to have a friend is to be one. Something silver is here. Handwritten recipe is here. And that was those prompts. 22. An image of something being held. This little baby's holding his toy. A pair of glasses or a monocle is here. Something bright is the fireworks. A picture of a piece of jewelry. Here's a bracelet. Your favorite number or numbers. 15. Don't ask me why. It's always been my favorite number. And graph paper is there. An empty bench or chair. Here's a chair. A bold graphic pattern. I'm assuming it's this. Instructions are here. A piece of stationery with a unique design. That's here. A tree or plant in the winter. Here's the trees. Oh, this might be the graphic pattern. It's down here. The stationery's up here. A label or rag, or a label or tag from a food package. There we go. Something that glows in the dark are the stars. A soft texture is a piece of lace. A page with a water stain or smudge. Here, that's smudged. An image of a vintage sign. Here. A tea or coffee mug is here. Lace, real paper, or otherwise, so there again, that serves as soft. And also, so does the velvet underneath. So that was one of the ones that counted for two things. What are we on? Week 25. An open door or threshold. It's this little door, this little mouse hole right here, whatever you call it. Something that represents sleep. Well, he's wearing his pajamas and his nightcap. A surreal or abstract image. A cow jumping over the moon. Something that has been discarded is this painted paper. And a piece of something that's been discarded. Wait a minute. This was discarded. The M&M packaging. The painted papers here. And a piece of string is right here. This pink string. An umbrella or a parasol is here. Something edible is the apples on the tree. Something yellow or orange. I have this yellow background with orange thumbprints on it. A piece of clothing, the little boy's clothes. Something that moves or flows. The boat. Something that, and the fingerprint is the orange. There. Week 27. I'm almost finished for you that's hung out and waited so long. An image of the moon. Here's the moon. Something local to you is this. Cedar Creek Gallery is local to me. Something that represents communication. Phone. A map or atlas page here. Something with a spiral shape is this snail. And something that the bonus is lines, and I drew lines here and down this way. Week 28, something that came in the mail My aunt sent me a birthday card, and this was the envelope that it came in. I just covered up the address. Something made from plastic. It's made from plastic on here. I'll have to figure that out. Oh, I know what it was. It was these pet stamps. I mean, pet stickers. Here, 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 here. No, that's washi tape up there. Anyway, a math symbol here. A tea bag or cover here. A doll or a toy here. And something cold would be the iced tea. And now we're on week 29. A ticket stub for any event. Here's ticket stubs. Embossed paper is up here. An animal with scales, fish. A fruit, here's some fruit down here. A foreign language is this Japanese. And an illustration are these dresses. Week 30 is something wavy. Something with wavy lines is all these different washi tapes here. They have wavy lines. And this is a wavy line here. And this is a wavy line here. So I got a lot of wavy lines going on. A black and white photograph, that'd be her. Something featuring bold typography, that would be this word, stuff. A musical instrument is the guitar. Something you find in a car, you find a battery. And the bonus is an oval, and that would be the shape of the frame is an oval. I think this is the end. Yes, it is. We're almost there. An image of a chair or other furniture. I have a chair. A clipping with a border or frame. That would be here. A picture of something with feathers. That's this bird. He's a little hard to see, but he's there. Geometric shapes would be this piece of scrapbook paper. An illustration or image of a face. There. A rubber stamping in 2 colors. Altered Art is in black, and Love It, Live It, Glue It is in red. And then the last page, and I am caught up, is page 30, day 32. Something that hangs on a wall. That would be pictures and a mirror. Something textured, like embossed or raised paper. That would be this corrugated cardboard. Something in shades of blue. That would be here. Something with wheels is, here. Those are the wheels on this old wagon. A picnic item. Well, this guy's camping, but he's eating out outside, so I say he's having a picnic. And the bonus was a hinge or flap, and I have 2 flaps. I have this one, and I have this one. And that is where I'm at in my Collage Weekly Assignments volume by Marguerite Miller, volume 5. So I hope you enjoyed my flip through today. I know it was a little long, but like I said before, you don't have to watch the whole thing. Some people like to watch long videos and some people don't. I do, but and I love to watch flip throughs of things. So, but if you don't, that's fine. You can just watch part of it, and that's okay too. So thank you for the time you spent with me, whether it was just a few minutes or it was for the whole thing. So today's Friday, so I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Hope you'll be safe, be happy, be well, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.